What's up guys, Wilson here with our latest project, which is for this car, a brand new Porsche 992.2 911 GTS. And what we're going to be doing with this car is a full body PPF installation, Spectra Photosync IRD tint, and also ceramic coating over the entire car. The owner drove the car all the way down from Fresno to have this done right, so we're going to get this process started, and at the very end we'll do a complete walk around to show you the final result. So check this out. Alright guys, this car is completed, so for the rest of this video I'll take you on a walk around and show you some close-up shots of the completed work along with the window tint on here. So first, let's start out with the PPF, and under this lighting condition you see one of the main features of ClearGuard Alpha G2, which is the PPF that we use here exclusively. It is the best gloss, best optical clarity PPF in this entire industry, and also the most hydrophobic as well, which makes maintenance that much easier. This right here, everything that we did on this car is 100% custom installed. So let's take a look at some of the panels, in specific the front fenders. This front fender is a one-piece custom installation that covers it from the back all the way to the front. All of the areas where we have room to wrap the film is fully wrapped so that you don't see any of the seams sitting on the outside. We tuck the film into this gap area in between the hood and fenders, and also the gap areas in between the fenders and the front bumpers, so that, again, we want to maximize the protection, but aesthetically we want it to look good as well. Now on this bottom area, the front bumper is also fully protected one-piece custom installation. On the GTS, there are these carbon fiber pieces right over here. This again is a one-piece installation, fully protected, maximize protection wherever possible. Let's make our way to the side of the car and let's take a look at the doors. The doors on this Porsche is done the same way we do every single Porsche, which is a one-piece installation, where there will normally be a joining seam right along this side over here. If it was a pre-cut template, you could see that there are no seams over there. And on the back side, where there is this door handle, we wrap the film into these areas so that the seams are sitting underneath the door handle, so you don't see it just on the outside, which in many cases you would see on a pre-cut template. Now on the mirrors itself, the mirrors are actually quite difficult, which is why many times when it is done by other companies, you would get a seam just sitting right along here. We do this one piece that covers the full mirror cap from the inside all the way to the outside. And on this area right over here, we fold the film right over the bend so you don't have the seams sitting on the outside. Now, on the rear quarter panels, we do this similarly to all of the Porsches, the more modern Porsches, which is a one-piece custom installation that covers it from the back all the way to the front, just as one large sheet. After that is done, we put another sheet right over here. It is a shark fin piece, similar to what it comes as from the factory. The difference is that from the factory, this back side is not protected, this bottom side is not protected, and it only comes up about this high. We extended that coverage higher, all the way to the back and a little bit further up front, and this bottom side now is fully protected. This is actually quite important because this is a high wear area. The fenders flare out and a lot of the debris that gets kicked up will damage this area quite a bit. With that double layer, what it does is it minimizes the chances of debris penetrating all the way down to the paint and damaging it over time. So now with that, all the owner has to do is just remove that piece if that ever happens and put another piece on there to replace that, not having to replace the entire rear quarter panel. Now, since we're on the side, let's take a look at the window tint that the owner chose, Spectra Photosync IRD. You know that this is the film that we use here exclusively at Premier, and it is also the highest heat blocking in the entire industry. What the owner chose is IRD 55%, which is a very nice light mid-tone shade. Even at this shade, it outperforms every other window film at this comparable shade in this industry. What this owner also chose is IRD 70% over the front windshield, which is pretty crucial and done by many Porsche owners because this is a very large glass and a lot of heat comes in from there. This window film gives the interior 99% UV protection, and also comparing it to any other brand, it will outperform that said brand. This entire project is completed and the owner will be picking this car up soon, and I want to thank you for watching another one of our videos, and until the next one, I'll see you soon.